Welcome to our pay-per-view special. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. This, the site of our championship fight. Scheduled for 12 rounds, welterweights going at it between these two great warriors. Tommy Hearns' focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. Ellis is making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring.
Fighting out of the red corner, Thomas the Hit Man Hearns. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, the Mongoose Ellis.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Got a fast fighter on one side here, Teddy, against a high motor guy on the other side. A guy that'll be there working all night long. What kind of fight do you expect?
Well, I think what you want if you're the fast fighter is you want to relax a little bit. Not go out of the chute too fast early. Keep it nice and steady and control range a little bit.
Able to dismiss that body shot. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Back to the head he goes. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Good work with the combination, putting his punches together, and it's paying off.
Yeah, it is paying off. You know, the first couple didn't get there, but he caught him on the back end.
What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
Ellis's corner, they're going to need to handle that swelling.
He's timing you. Every time you...
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Excellent counterpunch by Hearns. Teddy, you've made the point of... Oh! Tommy Hearns is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. You can see him timing that double jab to the head. Good looking right hand after he got hit. He was on wobbly legs not long ago. Now he's got his feet back under him.
What is that, a chin, or is that Mount Rushmore?
Pull away from the rope.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Ellis is stunned and staggered. Blocks the headshot. Good looking counterpunch. Ellis is now showing us something that could have a great impact on this fight, Teddy, and that's his ability to counter.
Yeah, he's mixing it up a little bit. We know he can lead, we know he can get off first, but now this dimension, serving him well.
Able to counter that attack.
Back to the body.
getting away from one that was coming at him. Tommy Hearns has got to deal with a cut cheek. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Targeted counterpunch by Hearns. We come to the end of this round, and likely a much-needed break for these two warriors because they have been non-stop.
No, they don't know how to fight any other way. They came in, they introduced themselves in the middle of the ring, and they've been there all night.
Throws a counterpunch there. Ellis is stunned and he is hurt. A good block. The Hit Man's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Again to the melon. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
Let's see some more head. Let's see some more head out of the way. Move your head.
And a smart counterpunch by Hearns. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Ellis is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Oh, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy's listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. There's another right hand. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Seconds to go in round number 4. You can see what he's trying to do there. He wants to create space. A little push, a little shove. Why not? Get away from me. Tommy Hearns is making for a very inviting target right now. That cut is much worse than it was just moments ago.
What he has to do is he's got to be elusive right now. He's got to get on his horse a little bit and give those medicines that will put into the cut a chance to work a little bit. But also, he's got to slow his opponent down. Catch him with something so he doesn't keep going after that eye.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. That was not well targeted by Hearns. Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him. We come to the end of the round. around that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good job protecting himself. We just have not seen the big shots from this guy. He is not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now. He's going to take advantage of this.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ellis. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Mistargeted. And from long range, he's able to get his target he wanted.
And when you have...
Wow! Tommy Hearns is gone down. Let's see how he recovers from this. Hearns rising to his feet after that knockdown.
You know, he's always been good at dishing it out. That's the first thing you think about, and the first thing the opponent thinks about is, this has been a big puncher. Now let's see how he acts when he's on the receiving end. We're going to find out.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Almost done. You had him that round. We're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
So here we are, all wondering, can he survive the start of this round after the way we saw him go down in that last round?
Well, it's up to his opponent. Now, his opponent gets a little careless and he rushes in a little bit too close. He can get a chance to grab those hands and tie him up. And then he can kill a little of the clock, survive.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Doing well on the outside. Teddy, I think the fans sometimes don't appreciate it, but what he's doing right now on the outside is very smart.
Well, this is the sweet science, Joe, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's understanding where he needs to be, and he's controlling that dimension.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Very clever move there. Little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Hearns. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
You heard it. On him. Get on that.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? Tommy Hearns' cut does not look good at all. I get the sense that the referee could stop this fight at any moment.
Joe, the key is where it is. The doctor will take that into mind. Is it in a place where if it gets worse, it could imperil his health? It could imperil his vision down the road.
Nice block by Hearns. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
The hitman on the inside now, and Hearns is having his way, staying very busy there. Well, I really like how productive he is right up against his opponent.
And he wasn't supposed to be able to be productive on the inside. He's an outside guy. Reminds me a little bit about Riddick Bowe and Holyfield.
How so?
Well, because in that fight, everybody thought that Holyfield was going to be able to win the inside fight with a taller, longer Bowe. Bowe shortened up his punches, destroyed him on the inside.
Good work. 2 clean shots get in by Ellis. Blocks the headshot. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and they learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part. To understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Nice block. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Good looking counter punch. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Ellis is all of a sudden finding his stride here. In that last round, we saw vast improvement. He's still down on your scorecard, right, Teddy?
Yeah, I have him down a little bit.
But he's making a comeback here based on what we just saw.
He's doing what he needs to do. You know, he's picking up the pace a little bit, and he's starting to get into the right range. To me, before, he was too far back. Now he's taking the steps to put himself in position where he can start doing the things he needs to do, get back in his fight.
Able to cover up that gut. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Ellis is a pro, but he's not a well-rounded pro because a better level of fighter would be committing to the body more here, wouldn't he, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he would recognize that that's where he's supposed to be good with those fast shoes. No better way to take those shoes off his feet than to go downstairs.
Little volume punching to the body there. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes, too, is besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, you know, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Hearns' cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Ellis is getting outworked here, Teddy, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he's clearly losing this fight.
Yeah, I have him that way on my scorecard. And the only way he's going to get back into it, well, you know, it's the pretty common way, the pretty regular way. You got to start moving those hands a little bit more. You know, you don't win fights if you don't throw enough punches.
Good defensive skill. Tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Scoring well with that combination by Hearns. Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like he's just the sweet science. Yeah,
exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Able to get rid of that one. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Parries that punch away. He just missed that shot up top. He throws a big wide punch and leaves himself wide open.
Well, it's like leaving your window open in your house in the middle of winter. You know, a lot of cold air is going to come in. Guess what? Some hooks are coming in soon.
And that cut will end the night. This is going to be a technical knockout. The ref saying the fight cannot continue due to that cut.
Champion of the world, the Mongoose, Ellis.
Ellis is able to defend his title. Thanks for being with us tonight. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying enjoy the rest of your evening.